Kyle is with us in Indianapolis. Hey, Kyle, welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Thanks, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve. How can I help?
I got a question for you. I'm 22 years old. I'm in baby step 2. My income is between $125,000 $130,000. I've got $25,000 in student loans. The other debt I have is a truck payment that I'm required to have for my job.
No, it's not. You're not required to have a car payment. You are not required to have a car. Stop. You're not required to have a car payment in your job. That's not true.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I said it.
I get a car allowance, and they give me a certain set of vehicles I have to buy with their allowance.
But they don't require a car payment. They give you a car allowance, and they require that you have a certain car. You chose to cause that to happen with a car payment, but they do not require a car payment.
Yeah, I understand that. I was just 22 years old when I took this job, as I am now, so I didn't have, $30,000 saved up to go buy the vehicle. So that was kind of my question, what your advice would be to get to that point to where you're paying cash for that vehicle when they require me to get a new one every 3 years. So saving up that amount of money to keep up with the requirements.
Brand new? No, they don't. They require you drive a car that is not older than 3 years old.
Yeah, so if you bought a 3-year-old...
So you made a set of assumptions again. You got to stop that, dude. It's killing you because you decided to go buy a $30,000 car and got yourself in a pinch, and you're destroying it because you live in a car, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, and so whatever you drive, you are destroying its value. You're a road warrior. And so you've got to, this is a business overhead problem. You have chosen to destroy a $30,000 vehicle when you could have chosen to destroy a $15,000 vehicle and still met all the requirements and trade every year. Trade once a year. And
that's what you would recommend to do.
Buy a 2-year-old car. Listen, do you want to destroy 30,000 or 15?
I understand, yeah.
That's it. So you get the minimum vehicle that will do the job and meet their requirements, and that's going to be a 2-year-old vehicle. You drive it for a year, run the wheels off the stinking thing, and it goes way down in value because you're putting 50,000 miles on a car probably, aren't you?
Yep, right on. It's probably on 50,000.
Yeah, and I could tell. I mean, this is who requires you to do this kind of stuff is people that run the wheels off cars. And so what are you selling, pharmaceutical sales?
No, I'm selling construction equipment.
Good. Okay, good. Well, you're making bank. You got a great career. But don't take these general guidelines they give you and let that be an excuse for you to lose this much money because you're losing $15,000 a year on the transaction you're talking about. So you need to trade down in cars to a 2-year-old car, get the cheapest possible thing that will do the job, that's reliable and comfortable. You live in the car, so it needs to be comfortable. Certainly got to be reliable, certainly got to be presentable to the clients. That's what they're wanting. And then they're giving you this big car allowance. But they do not pay your car payment if they fire you, and you still have the car payment. And they did not require you to get a car payment. They did not require you to buy brand new. Those were rationalizations that you used.